Hey everyone, welcome back to Current. If this is your first time here, my name is Sarah. Today we're going to just take some time to reset our body and reset our mind, essentially just giving ourselves space to turn inwards, move some energy around our bodies so when we leave, we're feeling a little bit more open, a little bit more spaciousness. We're going to be moving in a slightly slower pace today, so perfect for the days where you're just wanting to get a little bit more grounded. We're going to get started in a child's pose. So when you're ready, coming onto your mat if you had one, big toes towards each other, knees might be further inwards, they might be further outwards depending on comfort. Arms could be forward or by your sides. And just taking the next couple of breaths to drop down, arrive, not just physically, but also on a more energetic level as well. Softening the shoulders and the hips. Letting the head be really heavy on the ground. Relaxing the jaw and the lips. Noticing what it feels like to give yourself space and time. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose. Letting the sides of the ribs, the back of the ribs, the front of the ribs expand. Exhale through the nose. Feeling the ribs draw inwards. Roll yourself up into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale as you reach your right hand up to the sky. As you exhale, let's twist right hand through to the left. My spine is very clicky today, it seems. Inhale, reach your right hand back up. Exhale, twist. Let's go one more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist, hold here. You might have a little pressure from your left hand, pushing it into the ground to help roll your left shoulder back. You might feel this in the middle of your shoulder blades, maybe somewhere else. Breathe in, reach your right hand back up to the sky. As we exhale, reach your right hand to the top left corner of the mat, making a diagonal. Then drop the chest in the direction of the ground. Can you feel your right hip moving back? So you're creating space through the right side body. Down the sides of the lats and the obliques, the intercostal muscles. One more breath, really breathing into the right rib. Walk yourself back, breathe in, reach the right hand back up. This time as we exhale, keep the twist, right hand towards the left hip. You might stay here. If you felt like something different, just look down for support. Lift your left knee off the ground. Maybe your right hand catches towards your left foot. Maybe you hold, or you could kick your left foot up towards the sky and then back, so creating a half bow shape. Ardha Dhanurasana. One more breath here. Really squeeze the left glute. Can you lift up a little higher? Maybe the chest opens even more. And then lower the hand, lower the knee if it was up. Let's try that on the other side. Inhale, reach the left hand up. Exhale, twist to the right. 2 more times in your own breath. Holding here. What I like to think of is my left back of the palm really pushing down into the ground and then pulling my left shoulder back. So you're creating this space between the fingertips and the back of the shoulder blade. Use your next breath in, reach the left hand back up to the sky. As you exhale, reach the left hand to the top right corner of the mat, drop the chest down, pull the left hip back. Can you press through each knuckle of the fingers, the fingertips as well, the center of the palm, the outside of the palm. So you're getting really active through the hands as well as the arm. Come back through center. Inhale, reach the left hand back up to the sky. As you exhale, left hand towards the right hip. Maybe this is where you stay, or if you wanted a little more, lift up your right knee. Left hand might connect with the right ankle, right foot. Maybe you just hold, or if you wanted the kick, lift your toes up towards the sky. That's just going to help open through the left chest even more. You could keep the twist of the chest towards the left, or you can draw it more through center. It's up to you. 1 more breath. Release, come back through center. Walk your hands forward, take a deep breath in as you ripple through the spine, lowering the hips down to the ground and then lowering the chest down. Hands walk a little wider than the mat. You can keep the palms down if you'd like, or lift the palms off, come to your fingertips. Squeeze your glutes. Breathe in as you roll yourself up to Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. You might be a little lower, you might be higher. It's whatever feels comfortable. Exhale, lower yourself down. Let's try that 3 more times. Breathe in, ripple up. Exhale, ripple down. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hands by the ribs. Either push up onto your knees if you felt like more. Tuck toes, lift the knees off. Inhale, high plank position. As we exhale, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lifting your hips up high, lengthening the arms. Maybe pedal out your feet here. Dropping one heel down, dropping the other heel down. Something else I like to do is to draw my heels over to the right and then think about pulling my left hip towards my left heel, but keeping the hands on the ground. So you're getting a bit more of a stretch through the left side body. If you're with me, come back through center, swap to the other side, so heels drop towards the left. Then you're pulling your hips back towards your heels. Keep pressing the right hand into the ground. Come back through center. And then slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. Feet hip width distance. Bend the knees, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Let's find ragdoll. Clasping opposite elbows with the hands. Might feel nice to shift side to side. Finding space down the back of the legs, down the back of the spine. Release the hands. Left hand either plants on the shin or maybe it plants down on the ground. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in, right hand reaches high. As you do so, your left knee will bend, your right leg will stay long. Hold for your exhale. You might stay here, or right hand can come behind the back towards the left hip. Really roll your right shoulder back. Come down to the ground, let's swap. So remember, right hand either on the shin or the ground. Inhale, lift the left hand high. As you exhale, maybe the half bind, left hand towards the right hip. You want to focus on tilting your hips forward to get the lower back long. If that doesn't happen where your hand is, then walk your hand up higher. Come back down, forward fold. Slow rise up through standing. Take about 2 to 3 breaths here. Really let the shoulders hang and dangle. Once you get to the top, Tadasana, mountain pose. Find your long spine. Draw the shoulder blades down. Create that space across the front of the body. Inhale, lift the arms. As we exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Lift halfway, inhale. As we exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank position. Chaturanga, tuck the elbows in by the ribs. Let's find one cobra with the hands wider. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Hands by the ribs. This time let's all push to our knees. Inhale. As you shift back, cross your feet over. Come down onto your hips. Shuffle yourself forward, coming into our Sukhasana. We're going to do a little twist here. You can keep the foot in front of you, or if you'd like to, lift the foot up onto the shin, maybe up onto the thigh. I've got my left foot on top. Take a deep breath in. If you've got the left foot with me, we'll turn to the left. If you've got your right foot in front, then it's turning to the right. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let's go one more breath here. You might stay exactly like this. If you felt like a little bit more side bending, left hand might reach up, breathe in. As we exhale, just a really small bend through the spine. Come back through center. We'll swap it out to the other side. So other foot might be in front, Sukhasana, maybe up a little higher on the shin or on the thigh. Rock your hips back so you're sitting tall on your pelvis. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, twist to the other side. You might have the front of the palm or the back of the palm on the thigh. You might not even have your hand on your thigh. You might just have the hand on the ground in front of you. One more breath. If you wanted the side bend, breathe in as you reach your right arm up. As we exhale, lift up and over. So really lengthen through the lower back first and then reach. So it might not look very big. Come back through center. Stay in the seated position, although you can adjust absolutely as you need to. Close down the eyes. Breathe in as you lift your shoulders up towards your ears. As you exhale, drop them down your back. We're just going to take the next couple of minutes to really focus in on the breath, adding on a breath count for those who wanted to practice that. Very simply inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. If it helps, you could bring a hand to the heart, hand onto the belly to guide the breath into the different parts of the thoracic cavity. So using the diaphragm, the ribs, and the chest. Otherwise, hands could be somewhere else. If you're with me, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue in your own time. And just finishing your next round of breath. Letting the hands drop into the lap. Staying still for just another couple of neutral breaths. And if you have your eyes closed, maybe slowly start to open them again. Bring your eye gaze to one point in front of you. Check in with yourself. Notice if you feel a little bit more space, physically, energetically. Thank you everyone for practicing with me today. Just these small practices can make a huge impact in our day, making sure that we stay consistent and prioritize that time looking in. I'll see you next time on the mat, either here on YouTube or on Patreon, where we have some longer classes. Look forward to being with you again sometime soon.